Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's your boy Ben, and today I'm back with another banger of a video. Here I am doing what I've been wanting to do for the last week. I've just been putting this video on hold. I don't know why. And it's basically my MLB free agency predictions. I got 30 MLB free agents, so the top of the top, and we're going to be predicting where they will be signing this offseason. So, without further ado, let's get straight into it. At number 30, I got CJ Cron. I got CJ Cron. I got him going to Miami. I have CJ Cron going to the Miami Marlins. I think this is a good fit for him. I feel like Yuli Gurriel's not going to be their long-term first baseman. I feel like he could possibly, at least for the next 2 to 3 years. So I see CJ Cron going to Miami. At number 29, we have Eddie Rosario. I see him going back to Minnesota. I think he goes back to the Twins. I wouldn't be shocked if he goes back to the Braves, but I think he goes back to the Twins. Number 28, we have Lance Lynn. And I know I'm rocking my Brewers and my Brewers gear and everything like that. I feel like he'll be with the Brewers this upcoming season. I feel like we need a pitcher, and I think Lance Lynn will have his last ride with the Brewers this upcoming season. Next, we have Tim Anderson. And am I going to do back-to-back Brewers? I am. I think Tim Anderson will sign with the Milwaukee Brewers. Why? Because I feel like Willy Adames could be moving to second base. It depends. I say this because Bryce Terang obviously performed not that good offensively, great defensively, but I feel like Tim Anderson could be really good. Or maybe third, actually. Maybe third base. JD's not going to be there. It makes more sense third, actually. So maybe Tim Anderson could switch to the corner. Who knows? Next, we have Joc Pederson at number 26. I got him going to the Cincinnati Reds. I think the Reds would be a good option for Joc Pederson, to be honest with you. I feel like Joc Pederson will be a Cincinnati Red to start the next season. Next, we have number 25, Clayton Kershaw. I'm going to leave this one quite simple. I think he's going to be re-signing with the Dodgers one last season. At number 24, we have Harrison Bader, and I see him going to the Washington Nationals. Why not? I feel like that would be a good move for him. I feel like Nationals kind of rebranding that youth movement. I feel like he'll be a good piece for it. Next, we have number 23, Hunter Renfroe. I see him going to the Pittsburgh Pirates. Also, I think they just need an outfielder for Pittsburgh that will be a good day-to-day outfielder, and I feel like he could be a good utility outfielder. Give me Renfroe to the Pirates. Next, we have number 22. We have Jack Flaherty, and I got him going to the Cincinnati Reds, actually. I got Jack Flaherty signing, getting a good deal from the Reds. Overall, I feel like he'll be fit in pretty well to that starting rotation. Next, we have number 21, Jeimer Candelario. I see him going to the New York Yankees, getting that new third baseman for the next 2 to 3 years. Next, we have number 20, Marcus Stroman. I think he will find a way to re-sign with the Cubs. I do see that happening. Give me Marcus Stroman re-signing with the Cubs. Next, we have Whit Merrifield. I think these are the only two I really have resigning. Give me Whit Merrifield actually resigning with the Toronto Blue Jays. I could see that happening for sure. I could see Toronto bringing him back for maybe a season or two. Next, we have Yariel Rodriguez. Give me Yariel Rodriguez going to the Chicago White Sox, because why not? I feel like he fits well in the White Sox starting pitching rotation. Next, we have Rhys Hoskins, no longer going to be a Philly. We know that for sure because Bryce Harper is going to be a first baseman for the foreseeable future. Give me Rhys Hoskins joining the Milwaukee Brewers as our new first baseman of the future, baby. Come on, Rhys. Next, we have Teoscar Hernandez. I see Teoscar Hernandez becoming a New York Met. I'll be honest. I feel like he needs to revamp, and I feel like the New York Mets will be a good one for him. Plus, Starling Marte didn't have the best season, so I feel like Teoscar Hernandez could really live up in that outfield. Next, we have number 15, Lucas Giolito, former White Sox, former Guardian, former Angel, all in one season. That shit was crazy. I think he signs a long-term deal with the Boston Red Sox and becomes a starting pitcher for them, adding on to that old White Sox pitcher of Chris Sale, now Lucas Giolito. I feel like that would be pretty cool. Next, we have Lourdes Gurriel Jr., and I think he goes to Atlanta. I'm going to be honest. I could see him becoming a Brave next season since Rosario's going to leave. Next, we have Jung-Hoo Lee, and I think Jung-Hoo Lee will probably be signing with the Seattle Mariners. Why? Because I feel like the Mariners kind of need an outfielder. I know Julio's at center field, but I think he could for sure play on one of the corners, with Teoscar possibly leaving. So next we have number 12, Eduardo Rodriguez, Erod. I think Erod is going to Baltimore. I think that trade didn't happen, but I felt like Baltimore would be good for Erod. I know Erod wanted to be traded. I felt like Baltimore would have been a good trade destination for him. Obviously, he didn't want to go to the Dodgers, but I think Erod's probably going to be a Baltimore Oriole to start the next season. Next, we have DH/outfielder Jorge Soler. I think Jorge Soler finds his way back to the Chicago Cubs, and I think that power bat will be returning to Chicago. At number 10, we have Matt Chapman. Matt Chapman, I do believe, is going to go to the New York Mets. I think he'll be the third baseman for the foreseeable future as well. I think Matt Chapman in the Mets is a good addition for the Mets and Steve Cohen. Next, we have JD Martinez at number 9. He provides that DH role. I think he'll be signing with the LA Angels. I think the LA Angels are going to be kind of split in doing what, they've been doing for the past few years. Are they going all in? Or are they rebuilding? You know what I mean? And I think the Angels will be signing. I think the Angels will be signing JD Martinez. I don't know why, but I just have a strong feeling. Next, at number 8, we have Jordan Montgomery. Obviously, he just won the World Series, and I feel like he's going to resign with the Rangers. There's another resign right there. I think he's going to be coming back to Texas, obviously. Next, we have at number 7, Sonny Gray. I think Sonny Gray is going to be going to the Atlanta Braves. I know a lot of people see him going to the Cardinals, but I actually see him going to the Braves. I think that'll be a good addition for Sonny Gray. Yeah, I really do see Sonny Gray going to the Braves. I feel like they need a starting pitcher right there. I think their starting pitching is not the greatest, and I feel like another pitcher into that rotation would be really good and really helpful. Next, at number 6, Josh Hader. I miss him. He's the best closer in my eyes ever. I'm just kidding on not all that, but I see him coming back to Milwaukee. Nah, I can't even do that. I wish. I see Josh Hader actually signing with the Texas Rangers. I see that happening, to be honest. I feel like Texas needs that closer, that lefty closer. I feel like Aroldis Chapman is not going to resign, so I think Josh Hader will be going to the Rangers. Go win yourself a ring. At number 5, we have Aaron Nola. I think Aaron Nola is going to be signing with the St. Louis Cardinals. I just feel like that's a picture-perfect fit for both of the systems right there. I feel like Nola, when he's on it, he's a juggernaut as a pitcher. And then, obviously, the Cardinals need starting pitching, so it's a win-win. Next, we have Cody Bellinger. I think that's number 4. Cody Bellinger is obviously going to be a free agent, and he's not coming back to the Cubs. I think he's going to be a New York Yankee, and the Yankees will have their outfielder. I wouldn't say for the foreseeable future. Actually, I would say for the next 2 years, maybe. So Cody Bellinger to the Yankees. He proved it last season. I think he's going to prove it in New York with that short porch. Next, we have at number 3, we have Blake Snell, and I do see him going to the Chicago Cubs. I'll be honest. I feel like him and Steele will be the most compact 1-2 punch duo in all of the league, and I feel like that'll be with him, Stroman. I feel like the Cubs will reign the Central for sure next year. As much as it hurts me to say it, bro, I feel like it's true. Obviously, I'll make a trade video afterwards, but I feel like this team's going to be doing a lot of trades. And that's going to suck a lot, but, I mean, it is what it is. At number 2, we have Yoshinobu Yamamoto. I hope I said that right. But I see him going to the Los Angeles Dodgers. I feel like the Dodgers need that rotation intact, and I feel like Walker Buehler's coming back. I feel like if this guy gets added into the rotation, who is nasty as fuck, I don't know if you ever seen highlights of this guy. This guy absolutely has the talent. He has the command. He has the control. I feel like him in the Dodger system is perfect. So give me him going to the Dodgers. Next, we have, obviously, number 1, Shohei Ohtani. Where's Ohtani going? He's going to the Los Angeles Dodgers. Psych! Boy, I lied. I know I didn't pick this team to get any signings in this video. Well, here they are. The San Francisco Giants will be signing Shohei Ohtani this offseason. I think they have the money to spend, and after the arson judge fucking failure, I feel like Shohei Ohtani is going to go to the Giants. I feel like he's going to like playing there. I really do feel like he's going to like playing there, and I feel like this could be a big step for the Giants in their next step to maybe get another championship in the next 5 years, probably. So give me Shohei to the San Francisco Giants. And that's pretty much it. Tell me, guys, your thoughts, what you think people are going to sign in the comment section below. I love you guys. Keep showing love. I keep showing love back to y'all because you guys are excellent. I love how much love you guys show this channel on a daily basis, and I appreciate you guys so much. Literally the best fan base I ever had, ever, to be honest with you. Appreciate you guys so much, and I see you guys in the Flippity Flip, boys.